And also recently, the Cleveland Clinic Children's Hospital held their 23rd annual HeartThrob Ball at Cleveland Public Auditorium. Here's a look at many here in Cleveland doing what they can to help make a difference. Dr. Piedmonte, why is having this event every year so important to you? Because this is a pretty big deal in Cleveland, but what does it mean for you?
To me, it's a celebration of the patients that we take care of. It's a celebration of the unbelievable professionals, more than 320 of them that take care of these kids throughout the year. It's a celebration of the families of the kids. It's a celebration of life, and it's a way to remind ourselves of how important children are for us, for our family, for our society, and how important it is to provide them with the best care in the world.
Welcome tonight to the HeartThrob Ball. How does it feel to have this award tonight for Charlie?
It is well earned and such an honor. I think it's well earned. It was a long stay at the Cleveland Clinic with such fantastic care, and we're very proud of him.
What made you decide to go to the Cleveland Clinic's Children's Hospital? Was it a first choice?
Oh yeah. I mean, the first really and only option for his condition, no doubt about it. Yeah.
Now, for parents out there that might have children that are going through certain ailments right now, what would be your first piece of advice to tell them when struggling with an issue like this?
Well, you've got to be patient, of course, and sort of trust that things will work out. Sort of look to that destination. That destination may take longer than you like, but it comes. And so just got to keep the faith and stay together as a family and say your prayers, and it'll work out.
Doctor, you performed the heart surgery for our recipient Charlie tonight. How does it feel to see him and his family here tonight celebrating?
Oh, it can't be more special to see the whole family with Charlie, who's now just indistinguishable. He's just one of the boys. You wouldn't know if you had to pick at the table who's the kid who went through what he went through. And what he went through was unbelievable. I mean, he lived with heart failure for several years, got to the point where we literally thought he was going to die. And fortunately, we were able to put in a device to save his life while he waited for a heart. And he spent a good couple months, I believe, waiting for a heart after he had this, what we call the Berlin heart in, and a perfect organ became available. And we never want a perfect organ to become available on the other end, but for Charlie, it saved his life, and he is now just a normal little kid.
First of all, I'd like to thank God, because without him, none of this probably would have happened. I want to thank this Cleveland Clinic staff and my doctor, Dr. Gibbons. And I just want to thank you all for coming out tonight and supporting. And Christine and Charlie. Thanks.
Christine, tell us a little about the work you've been doing through the clinic since you had your liver transplant.
I've come back a couple times and dressed up as Cinderella and handed out coloring books and crayons, and then I also counsel people who need or have had liver transplants who are in their teenage years, just because I was in my teenage years, and it just makes it a lot easier to have somebody to talk to who's gone through it. So,
how does it feel to get this award tonight at the HeartThrob Ball?
It's pretty amazing. I do this to give back. I don't do it to get an award, but it's awesome. I'm really glad they chose me.
And you look beautiful, and you're dressed from Catan's. Look at that. How does it feel to be all dolled up tonight?
Oh my gosh, it's awesome. They helped us out with tuxes and dresses, and everything just looks beautiful. So,
now, any word of advice for anyone else out there suffering and having to go through, whether it be liver or heart or any other kind of transplant?
Just to hang on. I mean, it'll come eventually, and the way I look at it, there's always somebody out there in a worse condition than I had, and it just kind of, you gotta keep your hope up.